J&J TV, telling your stories.
My fellow Kenyans, Joseph Lester Nyaringo, I'm recording this video from the United States. My worry is centered on the fact that Lagat, who sent police officers to Mabel to pick the late Mwalimu Ojwang, who was actually killed in less than 24 hours before he was taken from his home, is back to work. And my question is, has humanity lost meaning in Kenya? Do we have a dysfunctional justice system when it is part and parcel of the three arms of government? Lagat, who is the Deputy Inspector General Police, is William Samoei Ruto's tribesman. Has he been reinstated back to work because he's Ruto's tribesman? What is Lagat likely to do now that Ojwang is gone? The parents are still mourning. The grass has not even grown on the grave. But Ojwang is back to work like nothing happened. Ubinadamu umepoteza maana katika nchi yetu ya Kenya. Just recently, the former Vice President Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka came out and challenged the government to send investigation officers to him. Kalonzo stated that the late General Gola was assassinated, he was taken out. But did you see the government sending investigation officers to the former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka for clarification? Nothing happened. What do we say? Do we have one arm of government or three arms of government which must complement one another with specific powers? The executive, led by the president, parliament, which comprises two arms, the Senate and the National Assembly, and the judiciary. These are three arms of government. When Kalonzo stated that Ogola was taken down, that one it was a clear point for the investigative agencies to have gone to question the former vice president so that he can divulge the material facts that he has about Ogola's alleged assassination. Nothing happened. Sahi, vijana wetu, so many young people, Gen Zs, have been killed in the leadership, under the leadership of President William Samoei Ruto. It's like the sun has continued to rising from the east and setting to the west, like nothing has happened. Ubinadamu umepoteza maana katika nchi yetu. What's the future of Kenya? Where are we heading to? In fact, I even blame the citizens because the citizens have a short memory. If we move to the election of 2027, allow maybe 2026, Ruto will come with a raft of promises. Na watu wapiga kura watakuwa wamesahau. Wakenya huwa wanasahau haraka sana. They will forget that Gen Zs have been killed. They will forget that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka said General Gola was taken out, was assassinated. They will forget that Lagat alituma mapolisi makajera wakaenda wakashika Mwalimu Ojwang, who was finally killed. They will forget the Gen Zs who have been gunned down, some abducted, some have not even been located by their families. Alafu kidogo utapata wamekuwa sanitized, sweet talked to, alafu wapigie ile serikali mbaya kura. We have members of parliament, senators, governors, MCAs, women reps, who are conformists of the status quo. The current status quo has perpetuated every evil in the country. Abduction, murder, corruption, injustice, maladministration practices, democratic malpractices, all manner of vices which have actually destroyed our country. But ikifika wakati wa uchaguzi, most voters in Kenya sasa ndio wana shout. You will even discover that some Gen Zs will vote for the current government because we have a short memory. We don't put our leaders to account for their deeds. We don't vote for leaders based on their track record, based on what they did yesterday, based on what they said yesterday, based on what they have been able to advocate for or against that is intended to enhance the life of Kenyans. What is the future of Kenya? Tunaelekea wapi? Where are we heading to as a nation? If voters have a short memory, they don't focus, they don't look at where ulisema nini. What did you say 2 years ago? What did you say 3 years ago? What did you say 5 years ago? And what are you saying now? That's how we should hold our leaders, aspiring leaders and current leaders, to account for their deeds, to account for what they say, to account for what they do for the nation. That's the only way we can have a political rupture, a leadership rupture in Kenya. But if we are people who mourn today, we cried about Ogola, we cried about Wakina Nkaisele, we cried about, we have seen so many assassinations. I don't even want to go back. We have seen our young people being killed in cold blood. I cannot mention them. There are so many. Kuna wengine which are not even accounted. The media has not even stipulated how many. We forget. We end up voting people who are safeguarding the interests of Lagat. Lagat is back to Vigilance House. I don't know whether it's Vigilance House. He has forgotten that the life of Mwalimu Ojwang doesn't matter. We have a long way to go, my fellow Kenyans. Tabadali, voters, let us have a strong memory. Let us, focus on putting our leaders to account for their deeds.